Welcome to the 2019 REBNY PropTech Challenge finalist presentations in partnership with the MIPIM Startup Competition. This year's blockchain category was sponsored by Newmark.
We have Yael Tomar from SolidBlock.
Is it working? So which animal do you guys think of when you think of real estate? Well, I think about an elephant. It's big, strong, solid, but it's not as efficient as other animals. So what if we take the good parts of the elephant and add some elements of a cheetah, the fastest and the most efficient animal on earth? You can take real estate and turn it into a financial product using blockchain to convert it into liquid digital securities. So how do we improve the elephant? Which problems are we solving? Number one is matching. Great projects are abundant, but so is money. They need to connect. Number two, global investment is pain, and it's even harder to find information. Number three is liquidity. Once you traditionally invest in real estate, your money is tied up. How does SolidBlock solve these problems? Well, our blockchain-based platform enables fractional investment. Guys, you can own skyscrapers. Number two, we provide internal due diligence for projects, market status, valuation. And number three, we're building a global exchange for trading property-backed securities. So who are we and how we can pull this off? I'm Yael Tomar, CMO and partner at SolidBlock. I have experience on Wall Street, M&A, and finance, structuring financial products for stock exchanges, as well as entrepreneurship track record. My partner, Yuval Wurzberger, the CEO of SolidBlock, has 15 years track record of building successful products and taking companies to global expansion. And we have advisors a startup can only dream of. We also have track record. We actually did a landmark project in commercial real estate tokenization last year, raising $18 million for a St. Regis in Aspen, Colorado deal, which is a Marriott hotel. Now, what is the difference between us and real estate crowdfunding? Well, we love crowdfunding. It brings real estate to millions of people. However, investors are not fully protected. Tokenization is issuing a security, so you're subject to SEC scrutiny and all kinds of legal implications. You have to have a business plan, you have to have a model, you have to have valuation, so investors are protected. What about our direct competition? Well, we are focused on real estate, and our AI-driven platform ensures that maintaining the value of the base asset, as well as helping this value to grow, creating the secondary market for real estate securities. Now, what do we need? We are now closing our 2 million seed round, so we need investors. Built Up Ventures is our lead investor on this round. We also need amazing real estate deals, and of course, LPs on our tokenization deals. So guys, let's come together to bring amazing real estate projects to life and to make this market accessible to billions of people. Thank you very much.
So from your first project, what are some of the lessons learned and improvements that you've made to your solution?
All right, so in our first projects, the investors were mainly, institutions, broker-dealers, and what we want to do is actually we want to really democratize this space. So we want to open it up to accredited investors and later retail investors worldwide and actually market these deals. A lot of people came up to us and other participants on the Aspen deal and saying, we want to invest, but the project is on lockup due to the regulation, Reg D 560. So we need to make, all of us, all the tokenization platforms need to make a much better job marketing these deals to the public.
On that regulatory note, do you see that sort of evolving in a way that's going to be harder for your platform to really get traction and take off kind of medium term?
I think the opposite. I think that the regulators are going to see that this is a much safer way of investing in real estate, securitization in general. We like it, we like the regulation. We're going with the regulation. Regulation is providing amazing opportunity for us as leaders in the space. So in many countries, we're actually working together with the regulator, entering sandbox, communicating with them, showing them the platform, how blockchain can streamline all the transactions and the security, and just kind of leading the investment space. In fact, I think in 5 years, if your fund is not liquid or digitized, and providing blockchain-based security, then you're staying behind.
Thank you. I think many of us have been disappointed with the amount of crowdfunding that's been in kind of the traditional sense after the Jobs Act was passed. What's your take on why do you think that applying blockchain to this challenge will hopefully turn this in the right direction?
So several things need to happen, and they haven't happened yet. So number one, crowdfunding is limited in general because you can only raise up to $1.07 million for per deal. Now, when you open this up first to accredited investors and institutionals, you'll see a lot of money coming in. So you'll see like 80–90% institutional funding on a deal, and then opening it up to the public, for the remainder. In the US, you can raise $1 million, in Europe up to $5 to $8 million. We have Reg A Plus regulation we just started, enabling us to raise up to $75 million from retail investors. Now, these retail investors, again, are protected, because it's securitized, and you're subject to a lot of different rules. Now, second thing that needs to happen is this secondary market. So how can we make that happen? How can we ensure that there's trading going on? Like 50% of Americans are trading stocks and bonds. So we want that for the real estate market. In order for that, you need information. You need developers to open up and really give as much information to the public and investors about the projects. We're helping them do that with blockchain infrastructure and AI. We're helping to analyze markets and projects. So, creating kind of like a Bloomberg-based analytical infrastructure for real estate.
Good job.